Hey guys, welcome back to Lulu's Boutique Academy. As promised, this is the video that's going to talk about pre-orders. Let's get cozy. So first thing I'm going to tell you is that pre-orders is the number one way that I made money. And it's probably not in the traditional way that you think, like, oh, you charge people extra and you get the extra money that way, because that's not it at all. But doing pre-orders is what really actually started to launch my business forward, and continuing to do pre-orders is what keeps it going with the highest profit margin. So let me explain. When you buy one product, one item, so let's say I'm going to buy bottle caps. If I buy myself 100 pieces, which is a standard small kind of order, 100-piece mix of bottle caps, I'm going to spend about 20 cents a cap per cap. So I'm going to spend about $20 plus shipping, blah, blah, blah. But if I do a pre-order and I order 20,000 pieces and everybody, I'm opening it up so everyone can put their orders in, and my goal is to order 20,000 pieces total. Not that the pre-order will get 20,000 pieces, but I'm going to order 20,000 pieces. The supplier, because I'm ordering so much, is going to drastically lower the cost of my bottle caps, probably down to 8 cents, maybe 10 cents, and free shipping, because I'm ordering so much. Because they're like, heck yes, you're ordering so many, let me give you a great deal. So let me explain. Man, I wish I had a whiteboard. It'd be easiest. So what I'm going to do before I ever open my pre-order is I'm going to negotiate with the seller, the supplier. I'm going to say, if I order this many, what would my total price be? Double check how much shipping is going to be, double check how long it's going to take. You need to note all of those facts before you open your pre-order and say, okay, then go to your page, create your pre-order. Sometimes it's called a buy-in for those of you that are kind of new. Create your pre-order. I use jotform. I think it's like $5.99 a month to use the forms, but it's so easy to use. They have templates on there, or you can make your own template and then copy and paste it. Okay, so the ultimate goal is for you to get the supplier to lower the price as low as they'll possibly go for the largest quantity you're willing to buy, and then decide how much you're going to sell it to your pre-order customers. So this should be a price that is not retail. It's not what you're going to sell it for once it's in stock, and it's not what the supplier is selling it to you for. So somewhere in between, so that you're still making a little bit more than the supplier is selling it to you for, but the customer is still saving money for buying it early in pre-order, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I wish I had a whiteboard so I could really lay it out for you guys. The purpose behind doing that is so that that little extra couple cents, let's say that the supplier charged me 8 cents each cap. I'm going to charge 10 to 12 cents each cap in the pre-order, and then when it actually gets here and I'm going to sell it to my retail customers, I'm going to sell it for 20 cents a cap. Highest markup, biggest profit, right? So from the supplier selling it to me at 8 cents a cap to me selling it at 12 cents a cap pre-order, that 4 cents a cap is what's going to cover anything that doesn't get picked up in the pre-order. Because like I told you, we're going to order 20,000 caps, but in the pre-order is probably not going to sell that much. So say 12,000 caps get ordered, I have to actually buy 20,000 caps. So I'm going to use that 4 cents per cap earning that I made to pay for the rest of the pre-order. So you have to make sure you get enough orders in to actually cover the difference there, so that you're not paying out of pocket. That's the whole golden idea, is to not pay out of pocket. So then you're getting, let's say, 12,000 sold in the pre-order. You're actually buying 20,000. So you're getting 8,000 caps in stock for you to sell retail price at 20 cents a cap, and you got them for free. That is the whole golden idea behind pre-orders, is getting enough sales in pre-orders so that you have enough product coming in for free. Sometimes you have to pay a little bit out of pocket if that 4 cents didn't make up enough difference. But it's always so worth it, because like I said in the very beginning, you're getting it for 8 cents a cap. Even if you pay a little bit out of pocket, you're getting those 20,000. You're going to have 12,000 to sell in retail everything is pure profit unless you happen to have to pay a little bit out of pocket for whatever didn't fill in the buy-in. I'll go back and forth between calling it a buy-in or pre-order. It's the same exact thing. So let me tell you a story. The very first time I ever did a pre-order, I happened to be on vacation, and a good friend of mine was doing a pre-order on glitter headbands. I don't know if you guys remember them, but they were elastic headbands. They were glittery. They had all different patterns and all different colors, and she was doing a pre-order on them, and they were filling up like crazy. And I talked to her, and I was like, hey girl, those are so popular. Keep in mind, she had her own customers. I had my own customers. We did not share customers. We were both established enough that our customer base didn't cross very much, if at all. And she was telling me about it. And so I went and did the research, and I did the same exact thing that she did a pre-order on it just was like a novelty item at that time. And I made like a $500 profit doing that pre-order while on vacation. It doesn't take very much work to actually just send an email to the supplier, negotiate cost, negotiate quantity, create your jot form, and then sit back and relax while you're on vacation and let the pre-orders come in. And then once the items come in, you have all this overstock that you can sell at full retail or sell them in bundles even, and make full profit on. So if you have any questions about doing pre-orders, I feel like that covers it. I mean, get the supplier to offer you the lowest possible price, have your set retail price, and offer the pre-order customer somewhere in between, so that whatever's top to pre-order, this is your profit margin right here. Hopefully that makes sense. You guys let me know. I may need to get a whiteboard and remake the whole video, but in my mind it makes sense. So let me know if you have any questions. Pre-orders is where it's at because it's getting your supply basically for free. The only thing that you really have to make sure of is that you're getting enough orders in the pre-order to actually fulfill, because if you place the order with your supplier before the pre-order is actually filled or closed, then you shot yourself in the foot because you're going to have to pay out of pocket. So if the pre-order doesn't fill, you're not getting enough customers ordering in that buy-in, then you may need to drop it. It may not be something that's very popular right now, or it could be that enough customers haven't seen it. So make sure you do a launch, make sure you do promo, make sure it's getting seen, and that's the best way to get profit. It's going to make you the highest profit margin. I did a video a couple months ago on income I was making, and that's how I'm making the highest amount of income, is because the overhead was so low to non-existence because all of my ribbon was coming in where I was paying very, very little out of pocket because we were hosting pre-orders. I'm not just paying out of pocket, highest price, whatever. I'm relying on pre-orders. So find that specific item that you really, really want, negotiate it down, and host a pre-order. Something I wanted to add real quick on the end of that is a lot of times what I notice is when people are offering pre-orders is they're not paying attention to how much someone else could go on AliExpress and buy it for. So if you do a pre-order of bottle caps and you're offering for 15 cents a cap, and I can go onto AliExpress and get them for 12 cents a cap, why wouldn't I just buy them there? So be very careful in selecting who your supplier is, how low you can get that deal, and how easy it is for your customers just to go and get it themselves. The best way to do it, like I said before, is to buy the maximum amount that you possibly can within reason. Obviously, you don't want to have 100,000 caps that you're never going to be able to sell. That way you can get the lowest possible price with free shipping and all of that. And your customers are like, man, this is a great deal. I can't get this deal anywhere else in this pre-order. That's how you're going to make your income, and that's how you're going to get your orders coming in. I hope that helps. Y'all be blessed.